Hey there. I've been talking a lot about this Bemer pulsing electromagnetic frequency bed that I use for recovery all the time. And people are asking questions, and it's great. I've got this little interactive video I can send to you, and you can click and make your own decisions and ask questions and ask what you want to ask. And but personally, here's what I love about it. A lot of things, but the main thing is it's not invasive in the sense that I don't have to upset my day. I buy a lot of things for recovery, right? As a competitive athlete who's doing a really difficult race most of the time, 520 kilometer race that takes 3 days. The training is intense and there's a lot of training. And I'm 52 this year. So recovery is different than it used to be when I was younger. So if I can recover faster, I can train better and get stronger. And that's worthy. And I have spent thousands of dollars, multiple thousands of dollars, like tens of thousands of dollars on massager things or electrostimulating things where you put sticky pads on and they stimulate your muscles to move fluids through and recover. And I've got Graston tools and I've got massage rollers and foam rollers and knobby rollers and my gosh, I have so many. I have one thing that's spring activated rollerblade wheels that you roll up and down your quad. I've done so many things, little bags of air to fill your legs that kind of work, and they're bloody inconvenient. They're annoying to use. Many of them I can't use by myself. I can't put ECG stickers on the back of my back properly. I got to get somebody to help me. Well, what if I'm home alone? So what I love about the Bemer is I just lay here in my easy chair. This is a Bemer session right now. That's a Bemer session. So there's the Bemer pad, and I've got my feet wrapped. I've got my feet wrapped in the in one of the pads because I did a big run yesterday, and so my feet feel fine this morning. I did 2 sessions yesterday after the run. I did 1 session before bed. My feet feel 100% fine. I was having tons of issues with my Achilles tendon and my plantar fascia from running longer distances. Even shorter distances, I was hobbling around for 3 days. Then I got the Bemer. Well, that ended. And so what does the Bemer do? It increases blood circulation. That's it. It's a pulsing electromagnetic frequency. There's tons of companies that do them. I like this one the best. I did a bunch of research on the different wavelengths, the different versions, the different machines, the different hardware, ease of use. I like this one the best. So I got a Bemer. And basically it just increases blood flow. That's all it does. And your body heals itself. It's amazing. So when I got this thing, I was having trouble. I could run 5, 6K, and then my right foot was just acting right up. And for 2, 3, 4 days afterwards, I was limping. And so I just wasn't running. And then I got my Bemer and I thought, okay, I'm gonna give this a shot. And I used it for about a week and I thought, wow, this feels really good. I'm gonna go out and test it. I'm gonna be a jerk. So I went out and on no training, I had not run further than 10K in 3 or 4 months. I went out and ran a half marathon. I did like an hour, I don't know, 54 or something half marathon. And oh man, halfway through, my feet were screaming at me. My legs were like, what are you doing? We're not ready for this. And I was like, I'm going to do the acid test. I'm a worst case scenario. And I came back and I just programmed it up. It tells you how many minutes you got left at the top on whether you're on the bed or the pad. It's 8 minutes for the bed. And I got the pad right now on 20 minutes just to do extra for my feet. Great, because I got time. I'm going to sit here for a bit. I'm going to go through some notes on my phone. So like I said, I'm not interrupting my day. It doesn't require any big thing. Anyway, I did this half marathon and I did 2 Bemer sessions when I was done. And then I had a shower and everything. And then I did another Bemer session at night. And I woke up the next morning and my foot didn't hurt. Like maybe 1 out of 10. And I did my morning 8-minute Bemer session and it didn't bother me again. And so I carried on using it every day, twice a day, 8 minutes a day for most of the rest of the month. And then I thought, I'm going to do it again. I still hadn't been running much. It was Christmas time and I was busy and I was still a little gun shy. And I thought, I'm going to do it again. And I had run a couple of 10Ks, but mostly I've been doing cycling because I like that the best. And pool's closed, so you can't swim. So I went out and I did the hangover half. I did January 1st, I did a half marathon. And same thing. It hurt like Hades for part of it. I tight hip flexors and all kinds of things sore, and feet so sore. And then came home, a couple Bemer sessions, did one at night, woke up the next day. It's like it never happened. It's amazing. I love this thing. And all it does is it increases blood flow. That's it. And then your body does everything else. Your body heals itself. I mean, oxygen to your extremities is the deal. Like the number of blood vessels and blood veins is great, but the capillaries in our body it's a ridiculous number. I'm not even going to quote it because it's a huge number of miles of capillaries we have. If you can get more blood and oxygen to all the parts of your body, it's just going to heal itself. And that's what I love about this thing. And here's the other thing. I was going to physio every week for the longest time. I was going every other week. And then on the alternate weeks, I was going to chiropractic to get Graston technique and everything, to get everything to heal. Because I'm still dealing with my hand wouldn't close from when I dislocated the fingers and gloved it when I tripped after the crash, when I was rehabbing back. And I got this thing partly because I thought, well, maybe it'll help my fingers heal. And it's amazing how much better they are, because fingers don't get a lot of blood flow to heal. And so now I only go to physio once a month and I go to chiropractor once a month. Well, that's 80 and $60. Like this thing is paying for itself. And all I got to do is lay in a chair. It's brilliant. Love this thing. So yeah, that's my little yickety yak about the Bemer and what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. The thing's unreal. And I've read and heard and talked to people who've got stories. And of course, the FDA says we're not allowed to cure a disease where you can't make any statements and you can't tell anybody it's useful and you can't tell anybody it helps with anything and you can't tell anybody it cures anything and you can't tell anybody it's good for you. That's illegal. All right, fine. I've talked to tons of people who have come back from surgeries, broken bones, all kinds of things. Diseases you're not allowed to mention getting better from. Because you're helping natural human blood flow for your body to cure itself. Brilliant. So drugs, it's not invasive, it's not inconvenient. I love this thing. So I took a 2-day course so that I could sell these things, because it's a direct sales company. I'm like, you know what? People need to know about this. So I did that in February. I took a course so I can sell these things. So if you want one, or you're interested, you have any questions, or you want to come over to the house and lay on one for a bit, give her. I'm here to help. If you have any questions, they're phenomenal. They have a 30-day money-back guarantee. You know, try the thing, like get one, and there's payment plans and all that kind of stuff. Bring it home and try it for a month. And if you don't love the thing, you just send it back. You know, less than, I think it's 1 out of every 1,250 people have ever sent it back, because you just don't. They're phenomenal. It's amazing. So yeah, that's my little yickety yak on that. I think I said yickety yak before. Whoa, overuse of terms. It doesn't matter. So if you've got questions, let me know. But that's what I'm talking about. My Bemer. I love this thing.